So, good afternoon, and we have signed a player. We have signed the next Messi. We haven't signed the next Messi. We have, however, signed Martin Ødegaard on loan from Real Madrid for the next 4 months. Well, 5 months if you include June, unless we're in the final in Baku. It's not even Baku. I don't know where it is. And then June's irrelevant. So it's technically 4 months, but he has come in on loan. Apparently, he's not injured. So we shall see whether he's in the squad for the game against Manchester United on Saturday. Because if he's not injured, there's no reason not to put him in the squad. Although saying that, he hasn't trained for over a week. So I don't know why he's not trained if he's not injured. I'm not too sure about that one. Thanks for everyone telling me I'm late. Yeah, I know. Apologies. Had a couple of little teething problems with the internet, but yes, we are going to go through the in fact, I might share the website actually. In fact, no, fuck their website. I ain't sharing their website. No, we're not sharing their website. We'll go through all the talking points in a second. Big up to everyone who watched the watch along last night. Appreciate that. Big up to everyone who's watched the post-match press conference as well. Big up to everyone who shared all the clips around last night as well. Thank you very much. Keep doing that. Keep sharing the clips. Excuse me. Keep sharing the clips around. Good, bad, or indifferent. Keep doing it, man. It always helps. So thank you very much. This player is going to wear number 11. Not the reported number 10 that a lot of people were saying that he was going to wear. It is actually number 11. So yeah, we shall see what happens with this guy come the weekend game. If you cast your mind back to when Thomas Partey signed for us, he didn't get into a team for about 3 weeks, and yeah, he had played more football than this guy. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. We'll see what obviously Arteta is going to do, whether he's going to incorporate him in full training sessions or whether he's going to work in indoor training sessions. Because if you actually check Madrid's website, it said that he was training indoors with Sergio Ramos, who was injured. It also says on Transfer Market that he was injured as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We've obviously got journalists out here thinking they're smart today, going, it's utter nonsense that he's injured. Maybe have a word with Real Madrid's website designer then, mate, or Transfer Market. It's mad. It's actually mad, but there we go. Anyway, let's get into talking about this. Fire the likes up. Everyone asking me how Chig is in the chat, by the way. Chig's fine. He's fine. He's good as gold. It's funny because there's a lot of people out there that play the victim card, and Chig's not one of them. So yeah, big up to Chig. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to everyone watching. Smash the likes up. Well, I sip my beautiful cup of tea. And I will be live again in half an hour as well, actually, on Matisse's channel. Me and Matisse and Toby are going to be doing the weekly show. But we have signed the Real Madrid midfielder for the remainder of the season. Technical director Edu said, we're delighted to welcome Martin to the club until the end of the season. I would like to thank everyone at Real Madrid and Martin's reps for their collaboration in making this loan move happen. Martin is an exceptional talent, and we are strengthening our squad by introducing an exciting offensive player for the remaining months. You can click and get your number 11 Ødegaard shirt. Mikel Arteta said, it's great that we've secured Martin to come to us until the end of the season. He's, of course, a player that I know very well, that we all know very well, sorry. And although still young, has been playing at the top level for a while. Martin will provide us with quality offensive options, and we're all really excited to be integrating him into our plans between now and May. It then continues on. The attacking midfielder started his career in Norway at Strømsgodset. Butchered that name. Sorry. Where he made his debut at 15 in April 2014. He became the youngest ever player to feature in the top division. After featuring regularly at that same team in his first season, Ødegaard was signed by Real Madrid in January 2015, subsequently become their youngest ever player in May 2015. In the 3 seasons from 2017, Martin spent on loan at Heerenveen, Vitesse Arnhem, the Tottenham Academy, and then went back to Spain, where he went on loan to Real Sociedad. where he helped the club reach the final of the Copa del Rey and also qualify for the Europa League. The 22-year-old has made 25 appearances for Norway, making his debut in 2014, youngest debutant for his country as well. At just 15 years, 253 days, he'll wear the number 11 shirt. Everyone welcomes him to the club. So yes, what do you guys make of this sign? Mesut Ødegaard, you know. Mesut Ødegaard. We've got Ødegaard. Ooh, Martin Ødegaard. Ooh, I just don't think you understand. He's Mikel Arteta's man. He's better than Zidane. I'm not going to be shocked if somebody does come up with a song for this guy. Not that they can sing it at the grounds because we're all sat at home, aren't we? But I'm sure somebody will come up with a song. And yeah, it's all good. But yeah, man, we have signed him. Like I said, if I'm a little bit disappointed with it, if I'm honest, not the fact that we've signed him because obviously he's a good player, but the length of the contract. Obviously, it is only 4 months, which is kind of mad, really. I know it's obviously how a loan deal works, but kind of disappointed we haven't signed him full time because sometimes these loans can go both ways. 1 minute you can, get a player that comes in and smashes it, hits the ground running, and off you go. The next time, it's a Denis Suarez, and I'm really concerned about this, to be honest with you. His injury record is poor. It's being reported that he's not injured, but Transfer Market and Real Madrid have got him as injured. So I don't know who's lying here. Somebody is. Either they're lying, but then so somebody said this to me the other day. Real Madrid would have put it on their website, but haven't put how much length of time he's out for, which is fact. They didn't. They just said that he had a knock, but they also put down that he trained indoors. He didn't train with the group, and he was training indoors with Sergio Ramos, who is injured as well. So people were saying like, well, yeah, it could be because he's trying to finalize the deal and blah, blah, blah. Well, why would you not train? I don't understand why you wouldn't train just because you're going on a loan move somewhere else. There's no reason not to train. So I don't know. We'll see how injured or not he is, whether he plays at the weekend, isn't it? So yeah, if he is injured, then Real Madrid's and Transfer Market's website was correct. If he's not injured, then there's no reason for him not to be in the squad then, is there? So we shall see what happens. Either way, like I said, it's a bit of a weird one. Where's that comment just gone? It says on their website he's not injured. Also says on their website that he was training indoors, mate. So why would he train indoors when the squad's training outdoors? I don't really understand. But like I said, we'll see at the weekend. Like the thing is, people sit there and they're all obviously people are going to be gassed that we've signed this lad. He's a good footballer, of course he is, but it's like I don't know. I don't really want to put a dampener on it because he's a good player, but 4-month loan deal, well, 5 months, but one of them months we ain't even got any football matches, so it's technically only 4 months. February, March, April, and May, because there's hardly any games in June unless you're in the finals. So I don't know. Like I said, one thing I do know is he's going to come in and hit the ground running, or he's going to come in and flop. And that's always the risk you take when you get a player on loan for a 4-month, 5-month period, because they've got to try and impress. He obviously wants to get back in Madrid's team, doesn't he? But is he going to knock Smith Rowe out of the team? Probably not. So where's he playing? I know he's back up. I know we've got a lot of games coming up and stuff like that. But, you know, the only games that are important now for me this season, Europa League. We ain't getting anywhere in the league. We ain't finishing 4th in the league. We ain't finishing 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So maybe we just go for Europa League. I don't know. His injury record is bad, mate. I don't know if you've seen it, but September he got injured. He was out for 2 weeks. November he was injured. He was out for 3 weeks. Then he come back in December and got injured again. And now apparently on excuse me, Transfer Market website it says he's injured again. So like I said, we shall see whether he's injured or not if he's in the squad. Transfer Market have got all of the injured players from that league on their website, and he's one of them. So I don't know. Maybe that's just what Madrid have told him. But yeah, his injury record's pretty bad, mate, if I'm honest. And this is the worry for me, because he's got an injury record that's pretty poor in a league which isn't that like demanding. Obviously, it's the demanding league, but it's not anywhere near the hustle and bustle of the Premier League. You know, our league's 100 mile an hour non-stop, and he's got that injury record over there. I just worry about this, man. Just worry about it. The one thing I will praise the club for here, by the way, so clip this. In fact, I'll clip it myself, don't worry. Since nobody ever clips the good stuff, do they? They only clip the bad shit to get their little bit of clout. So yeah, well done to her. I've seen that clip uploaded to YouTube about 15 times as well, and it's the most views they've ever had on their videos. It's mad. It's like, Jesus Christ, you man have just got nothing better to do. But anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, I will praise the club here as well, because they didn't give him the number 10 shirt. They gave him the number 11 shirt. So yeah, well done to the football club for not giving the iconic number 10 shirt to a loanee. And hopefully we'll see Smith Rowe get that in the summer, which would be nice. And he's got a good career coming up, Smith Rowe. So hopefully we'll see him have that shirt in the summer. And be interesting to see what we do at the end of this loan spell as well, wouldn't it? Because if he does smash it, what's going to happen? Are we going to try and buy him? Because there is no option to buy him. There's no option to buy. There's no option to extend the loan or anything like that. So what are we actually going to do at the end of that? Is he just going to go back to Madrid, or are we actually going to try and buy him? I suppose that obviously depends on how well it goes. But then if it goes well, Madrid are going to want him back anyway. So it's why I always get the ump with these loan signings. It's like, yes, he's a fantastic footballer. Yes, he's gifted. Yes, he's talented in all the trimmings, and he's a dribbler. He can take men on. He can create. He can score. It's great, fantastic. But ultimately, we've seen Dani Ceballos stink out the place for 18 months, and he's a Real Madrid player. So, you know, I've said this the other day on the stream as well. Listen, he is a good footballer. If he was as great as people keep telling me he is, why ain't he starting for Real Madrid? Simple as that, really, isn't it? People go, oh, you're so negative, you're so boring. Well, don't watch it then. It's my opinion. You know, the fact is, if he was that great, he would start for Real Madrid. And people say, oh, but have you seen them? Have you seen that Madrid midfield? Well, listen, everyone's been telling me all over social media for weeks now, he's fantastic. He's one of the best number 10s in the world. He's great. He's this, he's that. Well, why don't he get games then? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll see. I'm not always right, as you know. We shall see. Ødegaard is not Ceballos. Ødegaard is not Suarez. Well, we don't know either of that yet, really, because we haven't seen him in this league, mate. I'm sure we'll see. How would I line up with Ødegaard in the team? That's a good question. Depends where you want to play him. Would you play him number 10? Would you play him right? Would you play him CM? I don't know. It depends who else is fit. It depends what other players you're going to put around him, I suppose, doesn't it? For me personally, there ain't no way he's knocking Smith Rowe out of this team. No chance. Smith Rowe's on it at the minute. Yeah, and people say, oh, but Smith Rowe's a kid. He's this. Well, excuse me, but Saka's a kid and he plays every week. So what's the issue? You know, if you're good enough, you're old enough. And Smith Rowe's definitely good enough, and he's in the team. So I don't see how this lad gets in the team. So then if we've got him in on loan just for a little bit of backup, then what was the point? Well, I don't really understand. We should have just gone and got Guendouzi back if we just wanted a bit of backup. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, we're at the FA Cup, so we've only got Europa League to look forward to. If we get knocked out of the Europa League, then what? How many games is he going to play? Not many. So yeah, it could go one of two ways. It could be great. He could come in and elevate us up. The Bruno Fernandes signing that Man United signed, which is what I think a lot of our fans are kind of pinning their hopes on, the fact that he is going to come in and he is going to fly us up the table. Let me just bring you back down to reality. He's not, because he ain't going to get enough game time. Bruno Fernandes played every single game as soon as he came into United. This kid ain't playing every single game. Yeah, he's going to play, how many games we got? 18 league games, 20 games left this season, including Europa League. If we get through to the next round of the Europa League, obviously that'll go up to another 2 games. That's not going to be easy either, by the way. It's not going to be easy. It's the only problem with me putting him next to Thomas Partey is I don't think he's physical enough. Yeah, and I said this about Dani Ceballos when we signed him. And all the hipsters come out. Oh, I watch the league every week. Yes, I watch every player in every league ever because I've got 25 screens on and I'm watching every league at the same time. Of course you are, mate. And I did say Dani Ceballos wouldn't cut it in this league, and Dani Ceballos hasn't cut it in this league because he isn't physical enough. And Ødegaard's technically better than him, levels ahead of Ceballos. He ain't physical enough. So you got to put him in his right position. You can't put him in CM for me, mate. No chance. For me, we need a Basuma. And this is what I was saying a couple of weeks ago, and even last week. We should have gone out there and signed somebody in the Basuma mold to sit next to Thomas Partey. Because as soon as Thomas Partey's injured, we're fucked. Yeah, and if we put somebody next to Thomas Partey in the same ilk, all of a sudden we've got the basis to push forward and let our attacking players do their business. But instead, our fans and this football club seem to have a mad fetish about a number 10. It's not the only place you can create on the pitch. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We needed a Basuma, and like I said, the narrative of this fan base changes on a daily basis. So we won last night. So it's we're now 4 points behind Liverpool. We're above Chelsea. We won a trophy for that one. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like every single week it changes. Listen, it was a fantastic win last night. Fantastic signing, this lad. But let's have a little bit of reality and perspective on it instead of getting all excited and giddy and over the top. We're 8th in the table. Somebody said in one of my comments, why can't you ever praise the manager when he does good? I said, well, come back to me when he's done good then. Because we're 8th. We sacked a manager for being 8th. I think people have forgotten that. And that manager we sacked in 8th had 5 losses less. So there we go. It is what it is. But anyway, this guy will play 4 games. That's probably not far off the truth, mate, if I'm honest. That's probably not far off the truth. Left back cover. Yeah, we do need left back cover. And this is the thing as well. Piss poor management from this football club. You let a lad go out on loan, Kolasinac, who's absolutely dog shit, by the way. But you've let him go out on loan, knowing that Kieran Tierney's injury prone, without getting a cover left back. That made no sense. I don't get it, bruv. I genuinely don't get it. And yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Anyway, let's continue on. How many trophies have we won this season? Well, we won the treble last night, mate. The above Chelsea trophy, 2 behind Liverpool and 4 behind 4 behind Liverpool and 2 behind Tottenham. We could actually win the beat Man United twice trophy at the weekend. I'm sure all the super fans will be out for that one, chatting their usual drivel. And yeah, it's kind of funny, isn't it? Because like the narrative of the football fan base now that we're currently 8th and we're unbeaten in 5 or 6 or whatever it is in the league is kind of funny because it's pushed us up to 8th in the table and everyone's getting excited. Like, oh wow, he's doing a great job. It's so false and pushed. It's mad. Like, I don't get it. If this was Unai Emery having the season that this manager's having, they'd want his head on a stick in the centre circle at the Emirates. But because it's Mikel Arteta and they're falsifying it and they're pushing their own little agendas, like just to stay, I don't know, whatever, stay mates with people online or try and build bridges and stuff like that, just seems weird to me, man. It's like so many people have got a conflict of interest when it comes to saying their actual opinions about the manager and the football club because of their perks. The journalist, every single one of them, I don't listen to a word they fucking say. Yeah, they're not going to give me a proper opinion on Arsenal Football Club when they're pandering down to the football club to try and get an exclusive. So I ain't listening to them. The mainstream media, I ain't listening to any of them because most of them are mates with the managers that they're talking about, or players play, or they're mates of players that play for the managers. So they ain't going to give me their actual opinion. Then you've got people on social media and that ain't going to give me their proper opinion because they're too worried about getting fucking abused. I don't give a shit. You can troll me as much as you like. Ain't stopping me, is it? Because I'm still here again today. And I'll be back again later with player ratings at 4 o'clock. Then I'll be back again on a watch along tonight with Dammy on his channel. Then I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm here every day. People can troll and troll and troll and troll. It's funny because the same people that are trolling are the same ones crying about mental health. Kind of mad, really. It's a good job I'm mentally stable, isn't it? Otherwise, I'd probably be hanging from somewhere. Mad. Absolutely mad. These hypocrites, I just have to laugh at them. Evening, Lee. Pepe man of the match last night. We need to beat United. Presence, blood. You get me? And big up to Troops as well. I see man smashing it out in America. Mad scenes. Big up to him, man. Man's doing very, very well. He's doing his thing out there. So big up to Troops as well, man. And yeah, man, it's all good. Let's carry on with some more comments. I am going live with Matisse in 20 minutes and Toby as well. So make sure you come and check that one out. The collabs keep coming because that's how we roll on this channel and on other channels. We boost as many people as we can boost between us, and we don't need to chat shit for it. We just give our honest opinions. So yeah, it's not Football Manager, mate. It's not football. But this is the funny thing, yeah, right? In the summer, people were sitting there saying it's not Football Manager. I was getting told that all the time. It's not Football Manager. It's not Football Manager. Then as soon as the window slammed shut, yeah, oh, Don Edu, Stan Kroenke, he deposited the money. That's what the media were telling us, by the way. Stan Kroenke deposited the money for us to go and buy Thomas Partey. What a load of bollocks. Stan Kroenke didn't deposit fuck all. It was already there. Yeah, but the way it was pushed was so, oh, look, they really went out of their way to try and get us a top player because of the pandemic. What a load of trash. Then it was, yeah, the January window is the window we're going to get rid of all of the crap players and we're going to go and sign some top draw players. And then when this window shuts and we've only signed a couple of loanees, and yes, granted, we have got rid of Mesut Ozil, which is massive, but when we've only got rid of a couple of players on loan and only signed a couple of players on loan, it's hardly the window you're all telling me, is it? Then the next narrative will be that, oh, well, now there's 50 million quid coming off the wage bill in the summer. We're going to go out and do the right thing and go and do 200 million. We're really going to back this manager. This manager's been backed more than any other manager in world football in the last 13 months. He's actually on his watch signed up or re-signed and brought in 19 players. We counted them up yesterday on the watch along. 19. He's let go 9. That's mad. In 13 months, name me another manager in world football that's brought in 19 players or kept 19 players, i.e. they're out of contract. Danny Ceballos, for example, David Luiz. We want to keep you. I want to keep you. Bring him back. Yeah. Rob Holding. Here's a new deal. His player. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. I don't think people just like to see what they want to see, innit? They don't want to see the wood for the trees. They just want to see what they want to see. At the end of the day, this particular signing is going to go one or two ways. He's either going to absolutely flop or he's going to be half decent. And if he is half decent, he goes back to Madrid. If he flops, he goes back to Madrid. So what's the fucking point? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. So yeah, big up Southpaw in the chat. Bruv, I genuinely don't give a fuck what that geezer's got to do or say about me, man. I see people tag me in shit every day. I don't care, mate. Yeah, because I'm just doing myself. Man feels like he's some sort of fucking special talent or God or something. Oh, let me get my minions on him by quote tweeting this or posting this. Nobody gives a fuck, mate, because you're picking on the wrong person when you're doing it with me, because I couldn't care less. Yeah, I just open my notifications up and go straight to the top and then start again. Yeah, I don't care. Genuinely couldn't care less. So yeah, good luck to him, mate. Like I said the other week, he's a sideman. And that's what sidemen do, mate. They have to build up next man. And I think we proved that when man came out with the highest ever CPM on YouTube at 23 quid per 1,000. Good one, mate. Well done. $23 per 1,000 views, you fucking wrongin'. Seriously, man. Anyway, fuck him. Couldn't care less, bruv. Couldn't care less. He can do what he wants. Maybe next time he'll choke on it. Oh dear. Let's do some more. Oh dear. Bruv, the standards of this football club are in the gutter. Seriously. Like, it's mad. It's absolutely mad, bruv. It's absolutely mad. What number shirt is Ødegaard? Number 11 for anyone who's joined late. Do smash the likes up if you haven't already as well. I will be back in about 10 minutes with Matisse and Toby on Matisse's channel. So make sure you come and check that one out. And yeah, man, looking forward to that. That should be good. They've obviously got a new manager. And yeah, we've got a new number 10. Well, number 11, who plays at number 10. So yeah, kind of mad. Yeah, maybe Chig should change his channel to OnlyFans, isn't it? Oh dear. Do you know what though? Just on that very quickly, yeah, this whole cancel culture, yeah, you just gotta laugh at it, isn't it? These people are so desperate to see Lee Gunner lose this channel. It is so funny. You got more chance of Arsenal winning the title this season than me losing this channel, because that video is still there, by the way, and it's still monetized. And this ain't Twitter, the smallest platform in the world in socials. It's the second biggest after Facebook. You might be big on Twitter. You might get a viral tweet on Twitter. You'd be tiny on YouTube. So you'd just be in a big pond. On Twitter, you're a big fish in a small pond. Whoopie fucking do. Who cares? You get paid $0 to tweet. $0 to tweet. And people go, all you care about is the money. Well, hello, this is my job, by the way. So yeah, I obviously would like to get some views so I can get paid. Why do people seem to have an issue with that? If it was that easy for everyone to get over 1 million views every month, why aren't you doing it yourself? Because I see, but like I said at the very start of this video, I've seen about 15 channels that are uploading that clip from last night. Not one of them's got 1,000 views yet. So if it's that easy, why ain't everyone doing it? It's not that easy, is it? Do you think we'll beat Man U? Big up Mr. Viraj in the building. I've missed you, bruv. Where you been? Hope all is well over in India, my guy. Hope you're staying safe and well. And I'm not sure, if I'm honest. I'll have to have a think about it. They're in good form. They're probably going to go back to the top of the table tonight. And their midfield is light years ahead of ours. So that's where I see them winning the game, if anything. Plus Rashford against Bellerin, fucking RIP Bellerin. Rashford's in really good form at the moment as well. So yeah, man. So yeah, it is what it is, my friend. I hope you're well. Hope you're good, buddy. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Big up to 7th Arisha in the chat. Big up to you, my guy. I ain't seen you for a while either. All the real ones are here today. Lee sold windows. Yes, I did sell windows. Well, I didn't actually sell windows. I knocked on doors asking people if they wanted quotes for windows. So yeah. What is Arteta doing different to Emery? Speaking English so more fans can suck him off. Because that's all he's doing different, mate. Like I said earlier, if Unai Emery had this season that pandemic Pep's having, everyone would want him out. Literally everyone would want him out. But because of the PR, because 99% of people on the planet are sheep, which is fact, they are. The ones that ain't sheep are the ones that have their own opinions rather than following the masses, just to fit in and stay happy. And oh yes, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm part of the Arsenal family. Yeah, there is no Arsenal family. It's just the Arsenal family was left at Highbury, mate. So yeah, but he's won us a trophy. I suppose that's the other difference, isn't it? But I could sit here and go on and on and on for about fucking 6 hours about how shit this manager is, mate. The fact is, apparently, we all hide when we win. Well, I'm not hiding. I'm here twice, 3 times every day, and I'm Arteta out, win, lose, or draw. So yeah, why didn't he put that performance in on Saturday? Why didn't he pick that team on Saturday? It's all well and good to see us win a game. Of course it is. And it's all well and good that people getting excited because we played well last night. We're fucking 8th in the table, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. But anyway, blows my mind how people are Emery out but Arteta in. Bro, they've got appearances to keep up. You know what I'm saying? They've got They got appearances to keep up on social media accounts, mate. Can't be out on every manager now, can ya? Yeah, you gotta at some point flip to the other side. We have a stronger squad, but playing worse football. He's broke countless records. It's embarrassing. Bro, I said last night, we went through on the watch along, 19 players have been signed on this geezer's watch. We've let 9 go. So yeah. And people want to say he ain't been backed. He's also had more backing than he's had more backing than anyone in world football. There's not a single manager that's been backed less than him. Sorry, more than him since he's been here. David Moyes is 4th. Nobody can chat to me. Yeah, David Moyes is 4th. Yeah. So there you go. How can you be Arteta out? Well, I've just answered that. Arteta is 8th. David Moyes is 4th with a worse squad. So yeah, there we go. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, listen, I'm getting myself out of it. We'll have a wonderful afternoon. I'll be back about 4 o'clock with player ratings. It'll be a bit earlier than 5 today because I'm doing a watch along with Dammy on his channel at 5:30. So yeah, man. MAH, type it into YouTube. MAH, it'll come up with Matisse's channel. I'll be on there in 10 minutes. We're out of here. We've signed a new playmaking attacking midfielder, and let's see what he can do now. We're out of here. Laters.